Welcome to Grammar Guidance Galaxy, where we delve into the rich world of classic literature, unraveling the stories that have shaped our understanding of the human condition. Today, we explore the fascinating and tragic tale of Dr. Faustus, written by one of the most enigmatic figures of the Elizabethan era, Christopher Marlowe. In this video, we will journey through the life of Marlowe, the historical context of Dr. Faustus, and a detailed introduction to the characters that make this play a timeless classic. To understand Dr. Faustus, we must first explore the life and legacy of its author, Christopher Marlowe. Born in 1564 in Canterbury, the same year as Shakespeare, Marlowe was a pioneering playwright, whose work laid the groundwork for much of what we now consider classic English drama. He was a man of mystery, brilliance, and controversy, and his life, though tragically short, was filled with intrigue and accomplishments. Marlowe was educated at Cambridge University, where he received his Bachelor of Arts degree in 1584 and later his Master of Arts in 1587. His education was funded by the Archbishop of Canterbury, a testament to his early promise. However, Marlowe's life took a darker turn when he became entangled in espionage, working as a government agent, a secret that only came to light years after his untimely death. Marlowe's involvement in espionage, along with his controversial ideas on religion and politics, made him a marked man. He was known for his atheistic beliefs, a dangerous stance in a time when heresy was punishable by death. His works often reflected his questioning of religious and societal norms, pushing the boundaries of what was acceptable in Elizabethan England. But it was Marlowe's work as a playwright that secured his place in literary history. He is best known for his plays such as Tamburlaine, The Jew of Malta, and of course, Dr. Faustus. Marlowe was a master of blank verse, a form of unrhymed iambic pentameter that became the dominant poetic form in English drama, later perfected by Shakespeare. Tragically, Marlowe's life was cut short when he was killed in a tavern brawl in 1593 at the age of just 29. The circumstances surrounding his death remain one of the great mysteries of literary history, with theories ranging from a simple dispute over a bill to an assassination orchestrated by his political enemies. Despite his brief life, Marlowe's influence on literature is undeniable, and his plays continue to be studied and performed to this day. Dr. Faustus is perhaps Marlowe's most famous and enduring work. It is a tragedy that explores themes of ambition, power, and the human soul's eternal struggle between good and evil. The play is based on the German legend of Johann Faust, a scholar who makes a pact with the devil in exchange for unlimited knowledge and worldly pleasures. Dr. Faustus was likely written around 1592 and was performed many times during Marlowe's lifetime. In Dr. Faustus, we witness the tragic downfall of a man who seeks to transcend the limitations of human existence through a dangerous and ultimately destructive bargain. Faustus is a scholar dissatisfied with the scope of human knowledge. He turns to necromancy, the practice of magic, and sells his soul to the devil in exchange for 24 years of unlimited power and pleasure. But as Faustus soon learns, the cost of his ambition is far greater than he anticipated. Marlowe's Dr. Faustus is not just a cautionary tale about the dangers of ambition and the pursuit of forbidden knowledge, it is also a profound exploration of the human condition. Faustus's struggle is one that we can all relate to, the desire to achieve more, to break free from the constraints of our existence, and to challenge the very limits of what is possible. But in his quest for power, Faustus loses sight of what truly matters, and in the end, he pays the ultimate price. Characters of Dr. Faustus, 1. Dr. Faustus ***. At the heart of the play is Dr. John Faustus, a brilliant but dissatisfied scholar from Wittenberg, Germany. Faustus is a man of immense intellect and ambition, but he is also deeply flawed. He has mastered all the traditional fields of study, philosophy, medicine, law, and theology, but finds them all lacking. He craves more knowledge, more power, more experience. It is this insatiable thirst for something beyond the ordinary that drives him to make his fateful pact with the devil. Faustus's character is complex and multifaceted. He is both a tragic hero, embodying the Renaissance spirit of exploration and the dangers of overreaching ambition. Faustus's desire to transcend human limitations is admirable, but it is also his downfall. The pact that Faustus makes with the devil is the central event of the play. In exchange for his soul, Faustus is granted 24 years of power and pleasure. But as the years pass, Faustus begins to realize the true cost of his bargain. Despite the pleasures and experiences he gains, Faustus is never truly satisfied, and as the end of his 24 years approaches, he is filled with terror and regret. In the final moments of the play, Faustus's despair reaches its peak as he faces the horrifying consequences of his choices. 2. Mephistopheles ***. Mephistopheles is the demon who becomes Faustus's servant after the pact is made, but he is much more than a simple servant. Mephistopheles is a complex character in his own right, a tragic figure who, like Faustus, suffers from the consequences of his choices. Once an angel, Mephistopheles fell from grace alongside Lucifer and is now condemned to serve in hell. 3. Lucifer ***. Lucifer, the prince of devils, is the ultimate antagonist in Dr. Faustus. He is the one who claims Faustus's soul in the end, fulfilling the terms of the pact. Lucifer's presence in the play is both terrifying and awe-inspiring, representing the ultimate power of evil and the consequences. One of the most prominent themes in Dr. Faustus is ambition, specifically the destructive power of unchecked ambition. Dr. Faustus, the play's protagonist, is a brilliant scholar who becomes dissatisfied with the limits of human knowledge and power. Despite mastering the traditional fields of study, philosophy, medicine, law, and theology, Faustus craves something more. This insatiable thirst for knowledge and power drives him to make a pact with the devil, exchanging his soul for 24 years of unlimited power and worldly pleasures. Faustus's ambition is both his greatest strength and his greatest weakness. On one hand, it propels him to achieve more than any ordinary man could ever hope to accomplish. On the other hand, it blinds him to the consequences of his actions. Faustus's ambition leads him to reject the limitations of human existence, but in doing so, he also rejects the moral and spiritual laws that govern it. Another central theme in Dr. Faustus is the pursuit of knowledge, a theme closely tied to the play's exploration of ambition. Faustus is a product of the Renaissance, a period of renewed interest in the classical world and a time when scholars sought to expand the boundaries of human knowledge. The Renaissance was characterized by a spirit of inquiry and exploration, and Faustus is the embodiment of this spirit. Faustus's desire for knowledge goes beyond the traditional fields of study. He seeks to understand the mysteries of the universe, to gain power over the natural world, and to achieve godlike status. This pursuit of knowledge leads him to the dark arts of necromancy, the practice of magic and summoning spirits. In doing so, Faustus crosses the line between human and divine knowledge, a transgression that ultimately leads to his downfall. The theme of knowledge in Dr. Faustus is closely linked to the Renaissance ideal of the Renaissance man, a person who seeks to excel in multiple fields of knowledge and to push the boundaries of what is possible. However, Marlowe's play also serves as a critique of this ideal. Faustus's pursuit of knowledge is not motivated by a desire to improve the human condition or to gain wisdom, but by a selfish desire for power and control. In the end, Faustus's vast knowledge and power are worthless in the face of his impending damnation. The play suggests that true knowledge comes not from books or magical powers, but from understanding and accepting the moral and spiritual laws that govern the universe. Faustus's failure to recognize this truth is the source of his tragedy. 4. The theme of free will and predestination. One of the most complex and thought-provoking themes in Dr. Faustus is the interplay between free will and predestination. Throughout the play, Faustus is presented with the choice between repentance and damnation, and his decisions are central to the development of the plot.